Hey guys, so what's going on? And today, it is just me again because I assumed that we were doing a video with Spencer, and then I never heard from him again. No, okay, he's been gone for about years, so I have just decided to show you guys the starting world I've kind of begun, and if the world would load, there we go. Okay, so the world is all loaded in now, so I can show you all of everything. There's weird graphical going on. They happen like every single time I try to load into a world. Don't know what it is. I'll be explaining what is going on over there momentarily. For now, I'm going to show you guys freaking gigantic tunnel that took me like 2 hours to make because well, I made it when it was inside of a little mountain. And when things are in your way in the world of construction, you either take them down or you go right through them. And that's what I did. I went directly through and decided to build this really cool tunnel. And this leads into a big highway section, which you get a pretty good view of what's going on over there. For now, this just leads all the way over here, and eventually this will all be expanded that way. Probably going to curve it around through there and just lead it back through there. That's the main highway of this city that I'm deciding to start as a project because it's coronavirus. I have nothing else to do. Okay, nope, shouldn't have said it because apparently you get some sort of thing with YouTube if you say the word. So perfect. All right. So this is just the road that is kind of leading into the main downtown part of what the city will be. It doesn't really look like anything, but you kind of see a little something with that. But what you do see are roads, lots of roads and unfinished buildings. One of them is almost all the way to the sky limit. This one is simply just a small building that I decided to build. Based it off of some building I found on an LA street. So yeah, that happened. This is now officially the first building ever built in the city, and I'm proud to say that. I think this building looks pretty good. I like it. Although I would like those and all those buildings to be the first, but that was before my obsession with those specific buildings that will not be named until I'll take you guys on a tour. But yeah, that's just the starting building. It was this wasn't supposed to be a thing. I just kind of wanted to build a building and maybe like a highway. I just wanted to start like some sort of small town, and well, that turned into a small city. So I guess that's what I'm just gonna go for. Yeah, so that's what I'm just going to go for. Okay, I fell. That's honestly what I'm just gonna go for now in this world. I might not. I may. But now time to get on to the larger side of that building. This is gonna be a replica like of the Twin Towers completely. I think it's going to be the full complex. It's just gonna. I like to say that it's my version because it's not going to be exact in any way or anything at all. The buildings, the Twin Towers, like the World Trade Center complex. So all buildings down here, there will be more, by the way. All those buildings down there are part of the World Trade Center complex. These are the Twin Towers, obviously, which were sadly destroyed on a horrible day, 9/11. But let's move on to a little bit more, some happier thoughts. Um, I probably should have started just when I was making these towers, but for some reason I did not, and I decided I'm sorry right there. I'm trying to turn off my phone. But for some reason I didn't. It didn't really even cross my mind at all. I don't know why I didn't, but this was the first building that I laid out just for like starting the white concrete. That's not the building's gonna be made out of. I'm thinking some sort of something that matches that building. So maybe like well, in real life, they were like, from what I can see from all these replicas of all these buildings, they were mostly really dark, like dark gray concrete, and well, we have that. Oh well, it's just gray concrete, but we do have that, which is what I might make the buildings out of. But from my model that I got from New York City, which I'm looking at right now, the buildings seemed not like that. They didn't seem like very dark. I just can't picture the buildings being like a dark color. I picture them as some sort of bright like sand color or something. I don't know why. Just something that I do. But yeah, so as you guys can see, the facade or the front of the building is, I think, completely. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the facade, the front, whatever you want to call it, is completely finished. All the windows were put in, and well, it doesn't really take you that long to do this. So basically the front of the building is what starts the construction of it, because once you start the front, you get a gist of how tall you want to make the building, and just, yeah, basically how many floors. For this specific building, I needed to figure out how many floors I want to fit in here before we get to mechanical floors, which are what those gray ones are going to be. So all the really dark gray floors that you're seeing right now, those are all going to be mechanical floors. So like the one at the top, the two right in the center of the tower, and then the two right above the lobby area. Probably be mechanical floors. Maybe like the bottom one of the two will be, and then the one above that will just be normal offices. But yeah, it's called the Twin Towers, so there's gonna be a twin, which is going to, it's a big challenge. Like building these buildings, it's a big boy challenge. It took not actually a lot amount of time. It took a while to get all this land flattened out and to get the layout and how big I wanted the complex. It took a while to get that figured out, but once I got that down, it was up to the fact of how large I wanted to make the towers. And I made them pretty large. In my opinion, they're pretty freaking huge. Like they say that the did not mean that. The twin towers, each level of them were like the size of a football field. But that doesn't really make sense to me because a football field is rectangular. But you know what? I'm not going to get on that. Maybe like a square version of a, I don't know how, maybe. I have no idea. I never saw the Twin Towers in real life, although I wish I would have because they're beautiful. Yeah, I've officially started this really weird obsession with them. I don't really know what it is, but I don't know. It's like my obsession with the Titanic a few years ago. I used to literally study that ship every single day. But the Titanic is not what we are talking about. What we are talking about today are the Twin Towers and the construction. If you hear clicking, that is me spamming my mouse button or my left click on my mouse to get all these blocks. I'm so sorry. I need to get it's a dragon, a red dragon. Red dragon or dragon, I don't really know. It's weird. It's spelled oddly. It's a mouse, and I wish it was a little bit more quiet, like just kind of just silent, you know. But sadly, it's not. Doesn't really matter. I hope you guys won't get annoyed by the clicking. Maybe my voice. Maybe you guys can't even hear it. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Spencer's not going to be here. If you guys don't know, Spencer is my cousin. He is not in this video. He said he would be, and then he got this gigantic update for something. He had an update for Minecraft, which is some sort of hot fix for the Nether update. And then he had an update for another game, which I forget, and he just wanted to do that. So I have decided to just make a video on my own and see how it goes. I've made one of these before, obviously. I mean, not all the videos on the channel are with Spencer. It was my channel before Spencer, and then we decided, you know what, let's game, bro. And so I guess gaming came out of the whole thing. So now we are Spencer, Gibson and Spencer. Jeez, that's sad that I don't even know the name of my YouTube channel. It's our YouTube. Okay, I'm done with that. I can't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry if I randomly count. It's because I'm trying to count how many block level I need to go up with the floors. And yeah, it's pretty boring. But in my opinion, for just the fact that it's just the outcome that I'm excited for, because I've built these buildings before, and I remember how amazing I thought they looked, and once going back, I realized that they were okay, and I just saw so many fixes that I could do, and I held off on that for like a year, and then, well, that year came up right about now, and I don't really know what started my obsession. I think it was just because I wanted to build something in the city that Spencer and I have, and there's nothing to build. And I was just wondering because we had this gigantic area of flat land, and we didn't want to build like a really big, just bulgy building that didn't look good. So so for some reason, I came up with the idea of modeling the Twin Towers as not necessarily a memorial, because if it was a memorial, geez, I probably would not be recreating them, but it's just kind of like a replica. Not a replica, but just something I wanted to do. Something that I found interest in. A lot of interest. If you were to look at my search history, it would all be 101 facts about the Twin Towers. That includes YouTube search history. Yeah, it's just, I am like kind of obsessed with them now. It's weird. I don't really know what started it. I guess it was the fact that there was a movie called One World Trade Center where these, no, maybe it's just called World Trade Center. I'm not really sure. I watched it a few nights ago. It's just a movie about these firefighters who, not firefighters, these policemen who turn firefighters kind of thing when the planes hit the south, no, when the planes hit Tower 1. The, no, ooh, when the planes hit the south tower. Tower 1 is the south tower. Oh, if I'm not correct about that, I'm sad. Yeah, I will never really understand that because in my perspective, the building that juts out in front of the other one, I always, for some reason, thought that was the north and Tower 1. But apparently it's not. I'm pretty sure it is the north tower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the north tower. I think it's just Tower 2, meaning that it was built second to, well, that one, for reference. But yeah, just doing all of this, it looks kind of boring from a viewpoint, Spencer's viewpoint, but it's actually super fun. For some reason, I'm like addicted to the fact of just building humongous buildings and just, is humongous a word? Oh boy. Just building huge buildings and just building a big city, because Spencer's updates and everything and all the crap that he has in his life is like affecting what I want to play in a way. So I have just decided to start out on my own. And I don't think this is a replacement city for the old one. I think it's just a city that I go on just to get all the build energy out. And yeah, you know, I never thought it would work out. I never thought that me just making, okay, wait, hold on. Now I need to switch for these two floors, these two. Yeah, by the way, this is completely full screen mode. I did it so you guys wouldn't have the weird black bars at the top and bottom of your screen when I use that, like, cropped screen recorder. But, yeah, I am really not used, like, the sensitivity almost feels like it's changed. I always play, like, in windowed Minecraft. I never play full screen like this, but I am right now because I kind of just want to get a gist for it, because it's probably what's going to be used in all of our Minecraft build videos or survival videos. So yeah, but on the topic of what I thought would never work out, I never thought that making Minecraft videos and just doing a voiceover, like not a voiceover, like I'm building right now currently while talking to you guys, which is almost a struggle in a way, which is why I know a lot of Minecraft YouTubers who kind of do a lot of stuff off screen, because I now see the struggle. You kind of have to count blocks in your head while also talking, and honestly, that's like a multitask for my brain, and I wish I could do it, but it's kind of impossible. I'm gonna be honest here. It's a little impossible, and yeah, I looked off of 2 Minecraft pictures for the model of the Twin Tower, and speaking of that, for the lobby of it, it almost like it was. It's this is how I came out with the lobby. So these two like larger floors than the actual office floors, these are the lobby. This is like the lobby floor. So up to right about here, I think. Yeah, here, because there are floor to ceiling windows. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for that. But up to there, this is all gonna be full lobby. And if you guys didn't know, there was a full freaking super mall under the Twin Towers, and that thing was enormous. The lobby was like, it was almost like a lower level, I think, and there were escalators and elevators leading down into the lower level, which was connected to the mall, and also a bunch of other subways and stuff. And okay, I'm hoping all of that was factual and not what I thought would happen in my brain, because I've seen a bunch of lobby pictures of the Twin Towers, and I've just always kind of assumed that I was correct about a few things. But I think I am. Hopefully I am. But okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should probably just start on the other side. That way I can just look at that and now not have to count. But yeah, freaking talking and doing also a voiceover while building in Minecraft is the hardest thing ever. Now I realize why it's so much easier to do tours. I really need to start doing more of those now. But yeah, I hope this video won't be too long, because honestly, you know what, never mind. I'm horrible at editing. Okay, why do I keep doing that? I always do that to my friends. I put my mic really close to my mouth for the comedic effect. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's making their eardrums burst open. And well, yeah, that's an adventure. They've done it to me, and my eardrums are now dead. But yeah, so yeah, what I do off screen is I take off my headphones, turn the volume all the way up, that way I can hear the game, and put my phone like my monitor has this like stand for it. I did not mean that. My monitor has this stand for it, and like I can like fit my phone in the stand. So I put my phone in there, and it's right in front of me. And so I just put my phone in there, and I watch The Office. Yeah, that's right. I just watch The Office and build off screen, and I build off camera. And normally, if it's not The Office, then it's me listening to 80s just Rascal Flats and stuff like that, like music from the movie Smokey and the Bandit. There we go. Yeah, music from those kind of movies. If you guys don't know, that's a really old movie that my friends and I from a play group actually saw on with drive-in movie theaters. It was many swear words, to say the least. Many swear words. But yeah, with enough about that, let's just get into the actual building. But that's one thing that you can't do when you're doing these kind of Minecraft videos. The one thing you can't do is simply talk about Minecraft. Like, that's, to me, that's just an extremely boring thing. Because people come on one thing with Minecraft videos, or videos where you have to do, where you build or do something like a mission that you have, and kind of just talk over it. People come for one thing. It's either you're talking or the building, to see the building or something. And or maybe it's for the comedy, but there's not much comedy in my videos considering my voice is dead at this point, because I've been talking for the past hour and just hours upon hours of talking, and just, yeah, my voice is kind of dead. I feel like I'm losing it, but it's not like raspy. So I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that I'm just tired. But honestly, I get like 9 hours of sleep every night, so I don't know how I'm tired. Cause I go to bed. Okay, this is probably gonna upset a couple people. I go to bed at like 3 or 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm sorry for what I'm sorry. Okay, it's just like that. I feel like that's what summer is for, just to kind of get to sleep in early and not have to be woken up at freaking, what time did I wake up for school? I woke up at like 6, yeah, like 6 o'clock in the morning for school, and not having to do that, and not having to go to bed at a certain time. So I feel like summer is like just a free time for people, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of obvious. Like okay, what is summer used for then? Like in the section of getting off of school. Like, what is summer for at that point? It's for sleeping in early and going to bed late, gaming, like a gamer would, such as myself. And I'm sorry, I have an itch on my nose. So, okay. Yeah, I'm hoping this video won't be too long, but I'm not really sure. And I am sorry, I freak out. Okay, it's weird. I don't have like a recorder telling me how long I've been recording for, and I really don't feel like editing tonight or on a lot of my videos. So as soon as I start a video, I click my stopwatch button on my phone just to time myself and to not make a 45-minute video on me building blocks in Minecraft. So I'm hoping that this video, okay, yeah, we're on good time. We're on good time. But yeah, I know I don't. Sometimes just the time limits of videos can get out of hand, because sometimes I don't feel like editing videos, and that doesn't really help the time. So, yeah, normally it's just, yeah, it's interesting. Normally my videos range from 18 minutes to 30. 18 minutes, yeah, around that. 18 minutes maybe to 35. But that's normally it. I don't normally go higher than that, because then, for some reason, I feel like if you cross the 40 mark for just like any regular video, I feel like it's too much. I feel like your video should be at like a 22-minute max, 22 to 25-minute max. And if it's not that, then just 28 max. Don't go any higher than that, because I don't know. I feel like once you get past 28 with a Minecraft video like this one, it gets a little boring. Like, kind of just listening to your boy's voice constantly. So, yeah, I feel like it would get a little boring a little quick. But, yeah, that's basically the catch-up of what's the catch-up, jeez. Okay, yeah, I said that I would do a video the day after tomorrow. That turned into 4 days, because Spencer said he would do a video, and then nothing just really worked out that well. I don't know what happened. Oh, my glasses broke, so haha, another excuse. No, my glasses did sadly break, like, completely. I was trying to, this is something that I sometimes do. I was wearing a helmet to go for a bike ride with my dad, and I tried to put my glasses on, and, like, the corner part of my glasses just completely bent. Like, it was almost as if like the glasses weren't even. It was like as if they were made out of like some sort of hard Play-Doh, because it just like completely twisted and just came off. It was honestly, I should probably post a picture on like my Instagram page, because they just snapped. It like not like a or something like that. It was like a kind of like a slow bend, because I could feel the glasses coming apart, and I was like, oh, it's probably nothing. And, well, it was a little more than nothing. The corner part of my glasses snapped off. And there's like a little gold gem that holds them in. It sounds really weird, but there's a little gold gem that holds like those corner pieces into place. That popped right out, and my glasses just, well, came out from then. And like the thing that holds my lens, like one of my right lens one of the screws came out where it connects to that middle bar in the glasses. One of those screws came out, so that broke off. Like that, this was like the first thing where we probably should have ordered new glasses, which they are coming. But yeah, that popped out, so my lens popped out, so we had to put all that back together. Then we glued it, and then I forget, something else happened with another side. And then we had to glue all that again to the point where we just made it stiff, so that way it like I think the right bar on it just did not move at all. So we made them like that, and then finally the cherry on top, finally the corner part of the other side of the glasses finally just snapped off. And yeah, from then on, I just took my glasses apart, like dissecting them, just taking them apart, seeing all the screws, taking them all out. Yeah, a lot of pieces on my glasses were broken, but finally we ordered new ones. And thank God we had a coupon, or else it would be like $125. And that's a lot of money, to say the least. Or at least, to me, that is a lot of money, in my opinion. But yeah, once we get finished with this floor, I think that's probably going to wrap it up. Because, honestly, I just made this video that way I could just show you guys what was happening. Like, once we start getting onto those buildings, and once I'm done, and, like, once I do the roof and everything. Oh, speaking of, like, with all this stuff happening, if you guys want to see a tutorial, because I have nothing else to do in my life, please comment below if you want to see a tutorial on how to build my version of, or okay, the twin towers are pretty exact. Like I don't think you're probably going to get much better with them unless you really go hardcore, full detailed, bigger levels, just somehow go higher than the sky limit. That's also a restriction that I had. I can't go higher than the 200 something, 230 something, something like 256, yeah, something like that. Block sky limit. And I did not realize that, so half of the building came down. Half of the building I had to completely destroy and just completely redo the design of the building, which, gonna be honest, kinda sucked, but I mean, mistakes happen, and that one was kind of gigantic, so basically, just imagine this building being twice the height, which is what it was going to be before everything happened. So just imagine this building being twice the height, so basically all the way up to there. Yeah, about that. Just really, really tall. That's basically what I can tell you. Just super tall. And just imagine me having to tear that all the way down to there, down. It was awful. And luckily I didn't have to take down the entire building. Like all like the four corners, which is what I like to call it. Like take down every single four sides. Because that would just take, what, four times the amount of time than it would if I just had the front of the building, which I did, luckily. So I just had to tear down, just a little part of the building, not even close to being more than a half of the building completely torn down. Didn't suck at all. Didn't have to redo design, see how many floors, like, it sucked. That's basically all I can say. I don't know what I just dropped, but I will pick it back up. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We actually made pretty good progress. I built, how many more floors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, maybe like 10 floors, 10 more floors, which is pretty good for a construction. We only have a little part of the building left to go. So yeah, guys, I think, okay, one more thing. If you guys, for some reason, are building a model of the Twin Tower, because this is something that I struggled with. If you guys want to know how to do, like, that weird kind of thing, curved top, this is how I did it. I kind of did this, so, like, once you get to the top of the building, I kind of inverted like all these pillars and put them on these inside cornerstones and just put them there, and then all the slabs and everything, and then these main support beams, I put them there. And yeah, that's basically just the curve. There are many other things to go off of. I was about to go with another one until I realized that that one looks more majestic. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is. I just like that curve more. But yeah, guys, I think that's probably going to wrap it up for now because, well, I don't want to make this video 26 minutes long. So, guys, I will see you in the next video, which will be sometime soon. I'm not really sure when, but that video will probably be more on the Twin Towers or some sort of challenge video in Minecraft. Spencer and I have definitely been thinking about that. But for now, guys, it's been Gibson, part of Gibson and Spencer Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next video. I don't want to say peace out because I have this weird feeling where I'm ending too soon. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to say peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.